how was it, jumping from the mess of like Waystar Royco into this mess, which is like somewhat different?
Well, even though Dr. J. Rosen may have behaved foolishly in this particular story, uh, nobody called him an idiot, whereas Connor is constantly reminded that he's just not cutting it, mostly by his siblings. Um, so the abuse level was much lower. Um, but interesting in that they're both, the orbits of powerful, moneyed people. Um, but it was fun to play Dr. J, just to play basically somebody having a midlife crisis, and totally captivated by this young woman and her schemes, which he really wanted to believe were true.
Well, and how much did you know about? I mean, everybody listened to the podcast, it seems like, but did you know that much?
I did not actually. I was driving in Hollywood and I saw the big billboard for the documentary that HBO did, uh, and then I was actually in Europe when I got offered this job, and so I came back and I read John Carreyrou's book. I never did listen to the podcast. I kind of didn't want it to. Uh, I felt the book was a better way for me to get the background I needed. Uh, but anyway, I did not know much about it, no.
And I think that there's like more comedy. I mean, it's a weird thing to balance. It's like, is it comedy intentionally, or how did you approach this character?
Michael Showalter is the director that I worked with the most on this show, and I think he's the one who thought of me for this part. And on the episode that I worked with him, he was really, really looking for every comedic moment. And I think his takeaway from this whole story was, what a bunch of idiots, people who should have known better, who had all the information at their fingertips to do the right thing and went the other way. And so I think it just, that kind of stuff made him laugh. And he's like, what a bunch of fools. And so that's what we were just going for that.
Well, and I don't know why I thought it was like funny. Like in Succession, there's always a lot of car scenes. And so then seeing in one of the episodes, you stop the car and you run out and you're like, wait, we need to make this offer. How
Yeah.
was it? Like, I don't know. There's always just these weird like parallels, and I always notice them. But did you see any similarities or not really?
No, I didn't really see any similarities. Somebody else brought up the thing that at Logan Roy's party in Scotland, Kendall came out and did the rap song, L to the OG. And then after we make the deal with Elizabeth, all us Walgreens guys sort of, serenaded her with What I Like About You. And at the time, I didn't think anything about it, but, see, I'll never be a writer. See, I'm not observant enough.
Well, it's like, do you feel like you're stuck with Connor now? Or I guess it's different for you.
No, I don't feel stuck. I've been waiting for something like this for 30 years. It's fun to work on something that's, ostensibly a drama, but is just wickedly, darkly funny. So I'll happily do Connor for as long as they want to keep pumping it out.